Back a Road began its long run on Broadway. Ruby Keeler was dancing in the movie 42nd Street, and Janet Gaynor, Will Rogers, and Lou Ayres were appearing in Say Fair.
And in the Broadway hit, As Thousands Cheer, you heard a song that was destined to become one of Irving Berlin's most famous melodies. With all the frills upon it, you'll be the grandest lady in Easter parade. I'll be all in clover when they look you over. I'll be the proudest fellow in Easter parade. On the avenue, Fifth Avenue, the photographers will snap us, and you'll find that you're in the Roller Review. I could write a sonnet about your Easter bonnet and of the girl I'm taking to the Easter parade. Never saw you look quite so pretty before. Never saw you dress quite so lovely once more. I could hardly wait to keep our date this lovely Easter morning, and my heart beat fast as I came through the door. Oh, in your Easter bonnet, with all the frills upon it, you'll be the grandest lady in the Easter parade. I'll be all in clover, and when I look you over, I'll be the proudest fellow in the Easter parade. On the avenue, Fifth Avenue, the photographers will snap us, and you'll find that you're in the Road Review. Oh, I could write a sonnet about your Easter bonnet and of the girl I'm taking to the Easter parade. 1933, the year in which Franklin Delano Roosevelt was inaugurated President of the United States.
Yesterday, and yet many events in the lives of many men stand between then and now.
And many songs. It was in 1933 that you first heard Jerome Kern's eloquent and unforgettable ballad, Smoke Gets in Your Eyes. Lucille?
They asked me how I knew my true love was true.
1933 saw a new champion in the world of sport.
The winner and new heavyweight champion of the world, Primo Carnera. Young and beautiful, beautiful. He's young and beautiful, if you want to be loved.
The world was nervous. The Hitler government was getting stronger in Germany. And on October the 14th, an announcement came from Germany.
The German Reich is withdrawing from the Disarmament Conference and from the League of Nations.
Yes, the world was nervous, but everyone was trying to take an optimistic view and hope for the best. There was still hope back in 1933 that war might be avoided, and that the storm brewing behind the German borders might be a tempest in a teapot. And so there was still laughter, there were still dreams, there were still young people in love making plans for the future. And, of course, there was music, dramatic, exciting, wonderful music. You came, I was alone. I should have known that you were temptation.
You smiled, luring me on. My heart was gone. You were temptation.
It would be thrilling if you were willing. If it can never be, pity me, for you were born to be kissed. I can't resist. You are temptation, and I am yours.
Here's my heart, take it and say that we'll never part.
I'm just a slave, only a slave to you. Temptation would be thrilling if you were willing. If it can never be, for you were born to be kissed. I can't resist. You are temptation, and I am
And now, back to Gordon MacRae, Lucille Norman, and the summer show train trip to the year 1933.
Yesterday's music, today's memory. 1933. The NRA was set up. 3.2 beer became legal. The Navy dirigible, the Akron, crashed off Barnegat Light, New Jersey. And on December 5th...
Hey, have you heard the news? The 18th Amendment's been repealed. It's been repealed, I tell you. Oh, boy, what a New Year this is gonna be.
It was also in 1933 that you saw the movie Sitting Pretty and heard this song for the first time.
Did you ever see a dream knocking? Well, I did. Did you ever hear a dream talking? Well, I did. Did you ever have a dream thrill you with Will You Be Mine? No, it's so grand and it's too divine. Did you ever see a dream dancing? Well, I did. Did you ever see a dream romancing? Well, I did. Did you ever find heaven right in your arms, saying, I love you, I do? Well, the dream that was walking, the dream that was talking, the heaven in my arms was you. Did you ever see a dream dancing? Well, I did. Did you ever see a dream romancing? Well, I did. Did you ever find heaven right in your arms, saying, I love you, I do? Well, the dream that was walking, and the dream that was talking, and the heaven in my arms was you. You read a lot of things in the papers back in 33, and husbands were having the same trouble they've been having right along.
Dear, did you see what it says in the paper?
Lucy, I buy an extra paper every night, so you'll leave me alone and let me read mine. Now, for heaven's sakes, let me read it.
But it says Portugal has allowed women to vote for the first time.
How do you suppose the men in Portugal ever let the women put that over on?
Well, I think that...
Lucy, any sentence you preface with the word I think is erroneous from that word on.
You talk like you think I haven't any brains at all.
I don't consider that a point open for discussion.
Well, I think women have just as many brains as men. In fact, more. And no matter what you say, you aren't going to intimidate me. I'm not afraid of you, you know.
I know. But I'm afraid of you.
Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Big bad wolf, big bad wolf. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? La 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 la. Oh, who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Big bad wolf, big bad wolf.
In 1933, a ballad was written by Jimmy McHugh and Dorothy Fields, which left the country. You sang it then, you sang it during its recent revival. And I guess you'll always sing. Don't blame me for falling in love with you. I'm under your spell, so how can I help it? Don't blame me. 1933. 17 years back into time and memory.
In the cabin, let me come and sing to you. Let me sing a song that I can bring to you.
The year of the fire at the Reichstag. The year of the blizzard that terrified England and Wales.
A change of presidents for the nation, and the last final sleep for ex-President Calvin Coolidge.
Bank holidays, the NRA, Marie Dressler, and Tugboat Annie. Those were some of the things you were talking about 17 years ago.
And one of the things you must remember from those days is Jerome Kern and Otto Harbach's memorable musical Roberta, and his great love song, The Touch of Your Hand.
When you shall see flowers that lie on the plain, sighing, they're sighing for one touch of rain, then you may borrow some glimpse of my sorrow, and you understand how I long for the touch of your hand.
You and I, throughout a summer day, have walked the sunlit way or stopped to play.
You and I have wandered hand in hand throughout a happy land that we had planned.
I had hoped that we might end where the sky and blue horizon blend.
Yet we both walked along that smile. It's
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. In just a moment, I'll tell you what we have in store for you next week. Back in the 1910-1915 era, Karl Huschner and Otto Harbach brought to Broadway the delightful Madame Carey, with the perennial favorite, Every Little Movement. And next week, the summer show train is going to take you on a trip back to that time to relive some of its most interesting happenings and hear many of its greatest songs. Songs like Moonlight Babe, You Wore a Tulip, Neath the Southern Moon, and Beautiful Lady. So, friends, be sure to join us again next Monday and ride with us aboard the summer show train back to the years 1910 to 1915.